My average profit per deal on Carrot leads close to almost $40,000 this year. Just in our Carrot site alone, we have done about $400,000 in assignments just in the last 6 months alone. I spend my time, effort, and energy to do this business to provide for my family. Not only money, but years of my life getting this up and going to then have it work is worth the journey. My name is Beau Hollis, and I live in Louisville, Kentucky, and I run a wholesaling operation here where we buy houses and we wholesale them out, and I've been doing that for about 7 years. So currently, my business is I do mainly a lot of the acquisitions myself. I also have an acquisitions person. We have a full-time video guy. It's kind of like a family-style business where low-key, but we have a high intention, and we go after deals, and this is the way I like to do it. One of my biggest struggles prior to using Carrot was I had no online presence, and I had no experience in building websites. I had no real tech experience, and I just didn't have an online presence at all. When you don't have an online presence, obviously people cannot find you. People have no clue who you are. They can't find your business. They don't know if you're in business at all. And so if they can't find you, means that they can't do business with you. So you have no lead flow inbound from a website, and that is a problem if you like making money. Carrot made that really easy for me. It was just kind of plug and play. My vision was I'm just going to dominate the outbound space. That was my vision. I'm just going to dominate this one little avenue of outbound marketing. But the lifespan of somebody who's doing outbound marketing all the time, it's limited. I come from a background of sales, and I understand you're going to do this one thing all the time, whether it's cold call or texting or putting out bandit signs, and there's a lifespan to that. It's just a different mindset completely. I was like, oh my God, there's a whole other world out here that I have not even tapped into. And that was just kind of like a mind-blowing moment for me of like, oh my God, people are out there looking for me. And then I was like, I'm in. My average profit per deal on Carrot leads, the Carrot leads specifically, been able to either buy them and keep them as rental properties, or we've been able to wholesale them. And on our wholesale side of things, our average profit's been roughly $40,000. Our average price on the rest of our outbound style leads, I would say roughly half the price. And so like just last week we did one, and it was $16,000. Good deal. I'll take 40 over 16 any day. I wanted to make this a real avenue, not just like a little street, but a highway that we're going down of straight. We're all in. That's what I wanted to be. Had a conversation with Trevor. We just talked about what it would take to be on that path of we live in the inbound world. I did a lot of it myself. I did a lot of video work. I put a lot of videos on YouTube. And then I would work on my on-page SEO, like the wording and things like that. And I would just make sure it's right. There's a lot of great tools that will help you write good content for SEO purposes, and along with the Carrot site, and tracked my stuff. And I just worked on it just over time. It was like a year. I would just kind of piddle around a little bit every day, every week, and just make sure my stuff is good and getting better a little bit at a time. My expectation was that I'm just going to turn it on, get it up and live, and that it would just draw in the people just saying, please take my house. That's what I thought it was at the beginning. When I first got it, I just got it up and I just had it out there. I didn't do any kind of optimization. I didn't put any real pictures of myself. I did absolutely zero customization to the website. I had that just sitting there for a long time. Years. So it just sat there for a while. Then once I started optimizing it, I could see a little bit of some movement. I could see a little bit of movement inside of the Carrot platform. I could see that I'm moving up in my rankings. You move forward a year or two, and Trevor's like, you need to really dive into the PPC world. You need to dive into paid traffic. You have your paid side, and then you have your organic side. Really, once we launched that is when we had the combination of organic plus paid traffic. It really just exploded our business. It was just something that leads started flowing right in, and it was just at that point I'm like, this is very clear where we need to go. I almost said orange, but I'm not going to say orange. I would say authentic. I say the people, the culture, they're real, from the leadership all the way down to every employee. From Trevor downward, it all starts at the top, and everybody is just a great reflection of who he is as an individual. It correlates to how they treat the customers. I like how easy it is, I should say. I like how easy it is to use the actual website, and how user-friendly it is to maybe somebody who's not really or tech savvy, so to speak. It's very simple, and most people can get that done, and they can make their website look nice. Care that's brought to my life would be, if I could describe it in one word, it would be consistency. Consistency in my lead flow. It brings a level of consistency to what we've done, because a lot of times as an entrepreneur in general, specifically in this real estate niche that we're in, is that you don't have a lot of consistency in your life. Yours up and down and sideways, and Carrot has brought that consistency of, I can count on deal flow. It's been good, because when you can count on those things and it's consistent, it means that you're not stressed out all the time. You understand that you're going to have stuff flow through, and you're going to be able to not kill yourself to get a deal. You know that if you've done the right things for the past year or two, and you're doing paid advertising, you know that there's going to be consistent funds flowing into your business. We do this all as a business, right? We're doing this to make more money. I spend my time, effort, and energy to do this business to provide for my family. And it was really nice for it to work, because I had just spent not only money, but years of my life getting this up and going to then have it work. Like, the process is proven. It brought happiness into my life. Like, hey, this works. That is a joy in itself. That the journey is worth the journey. So that could bring intrinsic happiness, and joy into your life, that it's not in vain. It will pay off.